Yo, what the f was going on with Trump, dude? Oh my God. Trump was like on a bender. Dude, look at Trump. He is just out. Hey, like, what is going on? He's not listening. He's not paying attention. She's just standing there with her hand on her stomach, like nodding the whole time. Dude. Like, she looks at the camera. Yes. Okay. Yes. Nodding. Always with her hand on her stomach, which is really interesting. You notice, like, her hand, like, never leaves her, like, is she doing a birthing ritual? Is there like does she have a button in there where she is like emptying the diaper? I mean, dude, with the neckerchief, she totally looks like a Pan Am flight attendant. She is dressed like someone from Pan Am. I thought this clip was wild, dude. He is just out every day. And no, this is not the woman who changes the diapers. Okay, this is a new woman, and we're gonna look at her because people were wondering, who is this new woman? She also has this, like, whatever, very Lego-ish kind of hairstyle. But yeah, dude, look at him though, bro. He is so beat. Let's giddy up. She's doing the pledge. She's pledging allegiance to her uterus. I don't know.
Take this extremely seriously, as we have been for the last year and a half. And more of the presidency. At the NIH, what we've done is we have established the Autism Data Science Initiative, which started almost a year more, actually more than a year ago, where we funded a dozen and more major research teams to answer the question of what is the cause of autism. It's a complicated biological phenomenon. It's not going to be a simple answer. It will have, as the Secretary said, potentially genetic predisposition, but that cannot possibly explain why we've seen such a large rise in autism.
Dude, he just, like, well, that can't possibly explain. That can't possibly explain why we've seen such a large rise in autism. Oh. Dude, he is dozing hard, bro. Hard, okay? Now, what's wild about this is there's a close-up shot of the woman, okay? Look at her. Dude, this is crazy.
How they want the vaccines given to their kids. I mean, I believe fundamentally that many vaccines are important. I've said measles, for instance. The measles vaccine is important if we want to take control of the measles outbreak. But at the same time, we shouldn't be keeping kids out of school because they have made different decisions than other parents. Our European colleagues don't do that. A lot of the collapse in trust in public health has come because of these mandates that we've seen imposed during the Biden administration on the COVID vaccine and so many other things. What this does is it restores.
Dude, she's got a good look. Guys, she has a really good Manson family, right? 1968 Pan Am flight attendant, right? Right, go-go boots and Charles Manson, acoustic guitar, right? A Pan Am airplane, maybe some of the old speed, dude. It Warholian, actually, I think. Okay, that's what I think. I love her look, but now everybody was wondering, who is this woman, right? Because I was like, is she going to inherit the diaper? But we found out who she is. She is Jamie Lee Franklin. Look at that. All her names are spelt weird, right? Oh my God. Dude. Dude, Stepford. Yes. Dude, she is my favorite Stepford wife. But look at her. Jamie Lee, like league, right? A Catholic, Vivian's mom, Drake's wife, founder of the Conservator, right? Political commentator, former Trump White House official, UC Berkeley alum. Okay? So that's who she is. Here she is.
Of course, they have to raise taxes to try to fund this fairy tale communist agenda. And what's so crazy to me, Liz, that you hear a lot of people from my generation and these progressive leftists constantly demonizing millionaires and billionaires. And I can't say this loudly enough for my generation. Rich people are not holding you back. In fact, rich people are the ones who started a lot of the companies that employ millions of Americans.
She is some like evangelical anti-vaxxer. She is not married to Drake, the musician. She is married to Drake Franklin, the son of Pastor Jentizen Franklin. She is married to this guy's son. Dude, she's got a gay husband. All right. I get it now, right? I get it. Here's the deal, though, guys. You ready? Anyone who is a pastor that follows Trump is like, you have issues, okay? There is nobody who could be a man of God, who could be a pastor that would hang out with Jeffrey Epstein's good buddy unless you are a pedo pastor. That's factual. There is no way around that. Any pastor who is pro-Trump, pro-billionaire is like not a child of God. She's married to an evangelical pastor, though, right? Not this Drake. She's not married to that Drake. Dude, that Drake wouldn't be hanging out with somebody. But she's married. Her husband doesn't have social media. Her husband probably has a Grindr account, okay? Right? I'd be willing to bet her husband, he does not have social media because he doesn't want to be discovered on Grindr.
Keep our economy thriving and make us industry leaders. If you want to put the blame on anyone right now, you should put the blame on big government, where they come in every month and take a sizable chunk of your paycheck, especially if you live in a blue city or a blue state.
See, this is what's funny. Dude, she has like a Pac-Man, like a fucking meme-sized mouth. Right? Omega lol, dude. Are you noticing it? Dude, she has an omega lol fucking mouth, bro. She does. She has omega lol. That is amazing. But anyway, so one thing she said right there, big government. This is what's so funny about these people, though, that say, oh, you know what's your enemy? Big government. You mean the Trump government that is taking percentage stakes of companies? Is that big government? That's socialism, by the way. Oh, do you mean the government that is sending masked marauders into the streets and sometimes shooting citizens with no penalty? That's big government. You think the government that goes to states and says, hey, I'm not going to give you disaster aid unless you do what I tell you to do. I'm sorry, but that's big government. Okay, collecting tax revenue is not big government. Collecting tax revenue is collecting money for the social collective in order to take care of your society and your population. Okay, but threatening states of like, I'm going to withhold the funds you need and deserve unless you do my bidding, that is big government. And it's so funny because the people that run these bully governments are the ones who say, oh, we want small government. But I'm sorry, small government is not fucking masked ICE agents and a government saying, hey, I'm not giving you disaster aid unless you do what the president says. Dude, give me a fucking break, dude. All right, hold on. We're going to finish.
And anytime you see the government get involved in any industry or any product, and you've seen this in healthcare with Obamacare, the prices only go up.
Dude, Trump has literally gotten involved in multiple companies. Like, what is she talking about? Right? What is she
So if you're worried about affordability, and I know a lot of people are in my generation, vote for lower taxes and getting the government out of our free markets.
Dude, oh my God. Affordability, yeah, because we literally have Trump has cut taxes in every term. Biden did not raise them again, okay? Like literally, they've done nothing but cut taxes for 40 fucking years. Is it affordable? No, it is not. Fucking idiots, bro. Jesus. She does have a purty mouth, though. Dude, if you're into equestrian, I feel like going and buying a fucking 15-pound bag of carrots all of a sudden, right? Let's go, dude. I don't know, something about her, just right. Oh shit, dude. No, she is a Stepford, boss. Look at that though. What is with the hand?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm a mom, first and foremost. I have a 3.5-year-old, and I have another one on the way. And Mr. President, we are...
Oh, she has another one on the way. So look at that, guys. She was communing with her baby that's on the way. Oh, I have another one on the way, bro. Dude. Oh, shit. All right. Dude, is it Trump's? Is it Trump's, baby? Come on, Jamie. Is it Trump's? Is it Elon's? Who's the father? Dude, look at the hairpiece, bro. Yo, we got Hurricane Trumpy up here. Oh my God. All right, here we go.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm a mom, first and foremost. I have a 3.5-year-old, and I have another one on the way. And Mr. President, we are so thankful for all the work you've done in this country with the vaccines, the food systems. Thank you as well, Secretary Kennedy. I believe health is the #1 issue in this country. If you don't have health and we don't have a healthy country, we don't have anything at all.
If you don't have health, dude, wait. Yo, Jamie, what up? Political punk here. Yes, I'm calling because I don't have health. Can I have some health, please? Is there a place I can go to get some health? Right? I need health, right? Yes. No. Can we get together and go have a health cocktail or something? I need some health. Come on. You said health is important. We need health. I'm just a dude, just a leftist dude trying to get some health. Hello? Yo, come on. All right, I'll meet you there. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye. I need health. Yeah, I haven't even gotten my transgender for everyone. And now they're giving away health? Like, come on. All right, here we go. Let's hear her out, though.
This country, if you don't have health and we don't have a healthy country, we don't have any. I believe health is the #1 issue in this country. If you don't have health and we don't have a healthy country, we don't have anything at all. And no parent should feel the pressure of immediately their child is born and a bunch of vaccines are pressured and pushed upon them. This is about freedom at the end of the day. This is what this country was built on. Freedom for parents to make the decisions that best suit their kid.
Yeah, she's an anti-vaxxer. She wants to not vaccinate her kids so her neighbors can die of measles and shit, and they can bring polio back.
And I'm not anti-vaccine at all. I'm pro-vaccine, but we want to be able to have the freedom to space it out and to choose which one works for our child. We don't believe that there's a one-size-fits-all solution for every child. So we're so thankful for everything that you're doing, Mr. President.
It's funny how they always don't believe in a one-size-fits-all until it's like we get to the gender discussion. And then when you get to gender and sexuality, they're like, wait a second, there's only one way. You can only, right? There, no girl dicks, all right? We can't have girl dicks, right? We got to have one style of gender, right? Gender's got to be a one-way street. But with vaccines, there's many avenues we can take with vaccines. And there's many avenues we can take with, paying our taxes or like how I get free speech and you do not, right? There's many avenues. But when we get to gender, when we get to abortion, when we get to, people of color wanting to vote or raise their voices, then no. Then we have to go back to the one way, right? All right, so that is, Jamie Franklin. Dude, she is a nut. Yo, political punk here. I know, it's killing me. Seriously, guys. If you like what we do around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and turn those noties on. And I wouldn't be anywhere without the members. So if you want to hit the join button, we really appreciate that too. Thank you so much, guys. It's getting crazy out there, and I'm just really glad to not be going through this alone. All right? All right, keep your chin up. Let's go, boss. All right, fuck you. Bye-bye.